Welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake 2. I'm BurningDogFace, and we're here because the Mind Place is a cheerier place than the Wellness Center. And also because I was curious whether the rain outside would be audible through these windows, but it is not. Shout out to Yornik, who says, here's a good thing about stories. They don't have to end, and can always spring back from being finished. So Saga can totally see Logan, all alive and well, and stammer, but you died, to which her daughter would reply like any normal kid, with a shrug and, yeah, but I got better. Also, choose better, choose setter. Even if he's a dog, he's got my vote for sure. Oh boy. Let's see, we're heading in here to chase after Cynthia Weaver, who's a monster now. You know, you're supposed to keep an open mind, but I don't respect that particular lifestyle choice. We also met who I'm pretty sure is Gale Barrows last time. The most fucked up Taken I've ever seen. At least he was symmetrical. That was like the one thing that kept that from being John Carpenter's The Thing.
This minute.
He's in the swamp.
Is bad for you. Tar, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go, Tar!
What just happened? Well, shoot. Rescue Tor from the overlap? Okay, before we talk to her, he's just gone. There's a locker room here. Probably a dead end and probably full of stuff, so where am I? There. Yeah, it is a dead end. And there, look at that. There's an opening here. I didn't find that rifle ammo, oddly. Or did I? I can't tell. Nope, can't open that. Okay. Oh, it's a doorknob, not the other locker. Fine. Rescue Tor from the overlap, find a way into the overlap, talk to Rose at the pond. Oh boy. You know, I had originally intended one more control bit where I was gonna include the Sankaran Tango. The song sung by Ati in Control. But I quickly discovered that when you play it in Control, you don't get the whatchamacallits, the subtitles. Yes, the subtitles. And you know, I had been planning to like quietly read those out for the sake of anyone who couldn't see them, but if they're not there at all, then nobody has any idea what he's saying unless they speak Finnish, and that's not ideal for an English language Let's Play. Pardon me a moment. Sorry about that. I found another comment I really, really wanted to share with you guys. Let me just get over there. At least get Saga out of the rain. Oh, I love that. I haven't actually gone inside yet, but it's still quieter because I'm under the overhangs. A lot of games forget to do that. Yes. Shout out to Faye Otter, who says, I asked ChatGPT to make up a totally real tip for surviving the totally real game called Alan Wake 2, And this is what was generated. Absolutely. In the eerie world of Alan Wake 2, here's a totally real survival tip. When confronting the nefarious nightshade creatures, remember to utilize the Whispering Lantern. Its ethereal glow reveals hidden paths and weakens the shadows, allowing you to navigate through the darkness while keeping the creatures at bay. Which is so close to accurate, it's kind of shocking. I was reminded as I saw this lantern here on the floor. Hang on. Okay, no, I can't pick up the lantern and fight off nightshades. But it did kind of sound like fighting shadows, didn't it? Or I guess it's the Taken who are pushed at bay by it as opposed to being alerted or destroyed by it. Warning, hiking or climbing prohibited in this area. This property is designated as a dangerous area. It shall be unlawful to trespass thereon.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
And they put bolt cutter locks on it so you know they're serious. Oh, barbecue. And a page! Good thing they put it in the gazebo. It's really coming down. Well, it is weird that I can't actually see the raindrops. You know, given the way that flashlight beams specifically light them up. It's almost like all of the raindrops are hitting something before they hit the ground, and that's weird. I'm actually disappointed by this. There's not even, I actually wonder if this is just a fucking bug. Well, whatever. Let's talk with Rose and then learn about how Odin lost an eye. That's a really unfortunate name for a page. Like, they suggested that he went in the first game, they just suggested he went crazy with moonshine and put it out himself. Rose. What happened to Tor?
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
I mean, I could profile her, or I could just stand right here and start to... Oh, it won't let me point my gun at her. I was going to make a joke about demanding answers, even though it's a video game and it doesn't work like that. Okay, there's a haven right here, so... we got some profiling and some mind reading to do. No, profiling is mind reading. Mind reading and some regular reading. Boy, I'm really looking forward to this one. Odin loses an eye.
It's 1988. A face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared. The old gods facing something even more powerful. Something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Huh. Huh. That's not edited at all. I don't love that. Who the fuck was this? Mr. Scratch didn't exist until 2010, so it couldn't have been him. And the Dark's avatar in circa 1988 would have been Barbara Jagger. So who the fuck is this? The Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. Why do I get the feeling it's Door? Rose. Rose's lies.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
What the hell was that? Ooh, boy. Into the pond. Screenshot.
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
Cynthia and Tor? Overlap ritual? Yeah, here we are. Tor disappeared into the pond. It's an overlap. Need to find a way inside. It's word for word what she said just now. Wake told Rose to look for the hero. She won't help anyone else. Overlap ritual. Rose knows what's going on here. If I tell her that Wake has returned, maybe she'll think I'm the hero and help me.
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
Creepy. Oh, yes, and profiling Rose about Cynthia Weaver.
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose
Vulnerable.
talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
She carried a lamp 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because she couldn't spend 100% of her time in the well-lit room, and she needed to go into town for supplies sometimes, where she would endlessly nag people about replacing burnt-out bulbs. But if you took her fucking light away, then the dark would come for her immediately.
4 remaining.
Did Rose do this to Cynthia? If I'm already aiming and I drag the reticle over Rose, she lowers the gun. Saga lowers the gun, anyway. Wake has returned.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my god.
She looks delighted.
You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Rose's key fob.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him.
That was
The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Maybe you should say that after I read the thing, huh? Just a thought. Oh, there's more conversation if you do it. So where is Tor? What happened? Do you communicate with Wake? I was wondering about that. If she's talking, if Alan forgot, or if she's actually talking to Scratch, or we should evacuate the residence.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper.
Oh, she's just
books.
insane.
Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
We should evacuate the residence.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
I don't know what that symbol in the corner of the screen means. So where is Tor? What happened?
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
I've been finding lunch boxes.
You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
Guilty. They were the only Alan-related containers I could find online. He told me to destroy the Taken around town, and I needed some way to stash my gear. I even recruited Mandy May to make knitwork decorations to mark the sites. The stashes are for you, too. You being the hero and all.
Thanks. I already have been.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken? I was concerned that she even knew the phrase, or the term, rather.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
Okay, that part did sound crazy. I mean, it is fairly simple. Once you burn the light off, they're, well, vulnerable, even if they're superhuman. Oh, that's the profiling symbol. Odin! Of course. I don't even need to be near him to do this. I bet they took the wrong eye as a reference to which eye the mythological Odin lost. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the left one, which is why he wore the eye patch on that side when he was performing. You know, before he actually lost it. Oh, no, I've just actually remembered. Huh. Funny that that came to me. It was the one about... the page about drunken Tor screaming at the lightning and waving his hammer in the air. It was Odin considered tearing his eye out. It was just like thrown in there as a casual thought to indicate that they were not in a good state of mind. But, yes, actually I should read the page first for context, since I thought that, you know, maybe that comment from Saga should have followed. Return 5 Old Gods. Saga opens the Valhalla nursing home overlap.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox. The missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness.
No!
Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
Not a single edit. This is either a fresh page or... Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just out to lunch with that idea, and it's just confidence in his work. Tor followed Cynthia because Cynthia was confusing him, messing with his head. Cynthia and Tor. Why is Cynthia going to such trouble to get Tor out of the picture? Saga jabbed the selector, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Saga knew what she had to do. Overlap ritual.
The page says the record will open the overlap.
Key to
Or
getting...
is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story?
Yeah, but, you know, not like we have a choice, so let's just not think about it. Key to getting into overlap is the record. Rose knows what's going on here. If I tell her that Wake has returned, maybe she'll think I'm the hero and help me. I need to play a record to open the overlap. Another ritual. I should talk to Odin. The record.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
There is only one copy of the record. Tor kept it in the nursing home's museum. They kept the record in the museum. Must have been important to them. Well, yeah. Personal significance. That's impressive. The only other time I ever heard of one copy of a song being made, it was, well, it was a promotional stunt by the Wu-Tang Clan. Unfortunately, a notoriously shitty person bought the one copy and has refused to share it with anyone else. Is that a body? There's a basement here with water going halfway up my calves. And the body has a knife sticking out of its face. Wait, what is this? Oh! Jeez, look at that. Suddenly conversation choices for Ati in his room. I should be able to get there. But, before we go exploring and going to talk to people and going to, get shit done, the timer has gone, so I need to find a save... Oh, this is just the Bright Falls map. Fuck. There was a save room in the manor, wasn't there? Other side. I don't like this dissonant noise that's playing, though. Is that a TV? Maybe we can finish on the note of, yeah, there's the jukebox. We don't have the thing yet, though, so... Is this TV a message? No, it's static. Great. I should mention it's pitch black out by now. It's well into nighttime. Upstairs. We can stop just down from the Old Gods of Asgard Museum. Is everybody actually on the porch? Why are we out here again? Ah,
to
One of
the
his
emergency
drunken
muster
fits
point.
again.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house.
He's still
Isn't
naked.
it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life, and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker?
Her
Those
fingers are
Andersons
bloody.
got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Any other residents missing?
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Hey, Pat, I've heard your radio show.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
Tell me about Cynthia Weaver.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman.
Oh, boy.
Well, no one tells Norman McDonald what to do.
Are you injured, Mandy May?
Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no.
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
Well, that's good to check on. Okay, sorry. Got sidetracked there. Oops, too far. Page. Odin stuck in bed. Oh no. Someone's in Tor's room. Hello? Or maybe it was Odin from his room. Oh dear. Yes, the lounge at the end of the hall. Okay. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play Alan Wake 2. When we try to get to the bottom of this insanity, create an overlap, and go put Cynthia Weaver out of all of our misery. Till then, take care of yourselves, have a nice day, and stay in the light.